Woohoo! We've made it to day 5 of the amazing Lead Magnet Challenge. That means you have your complete lead magnet strategy from topic to call to action. You also have recommendations for getting your lead magnet designed and your pages built. Now today, we're going to cover that all-important step 3, distribution, which is how to get as many people as possible seeing and opting in for your lead magnet. In other words, how to start collecting leads today. Yep, you're going to discover the power of distribution. 6 ways to start collecting leads today, including one you can do right now without a list, without a website, and without a social following. Sound like a plan? Good, because when you complete this video and action today and collect your XPs below, you're not just going to have the satisfaction of completing this challenge and getting your lead magnet done and out. You're also going to unlock a $100 discount code towards the next step on your business building journey, which is knowing exactly what to say, sell, and do when to both build your list and your business. A lead magnet alone can only collect leads. Now you need a strategy and roadmap for turning those leads into buyers. That's where the really amazing part happens. However, before you can have a buyer, you need a lead. So let's talk distribution. No matter who you are, where you live, what language you speak, you have a circle of influence. These are the people who are already connected to you in some way, shape, or form. And they're often the first place to start collecting leads because you have easy access to them. Maybe you have 500 friends on Facebook, or 200 connections on LinkedIn, or 100 followers on Instagram or TikTok, or a combination. All these platforms allow you to direct message your contacts. So right there between all these platforms, you could have several hundred, if not several thousand connections. That's why the first of our 6 ways to start collecting leads today is your current connections, whether you're connected to them on email, text, or social media. I did this with my very first lead magnet way back in 2011. I simply sent a private message to all of my existing contacts on social, which was about 2,000 to 3,000 at the time. Not a huge amount, but I got 400 opt-ins with a single message. And one of those leads turned into a $20,000 client. Now, because these were my existing contacts, I made the message more of a personal update, so it didn't feel like a promotion. I let everyone know what I had been up to in both life and business, then invited them to get my new report if they were interested. And many of them did. So that's the first way to start collecting leads today. And I highly recommend you start here because marketing is easiest when you're marketing to people who already know who you are and are interested in what you're up to. And you can see here in today's worksheet, which you can download from below this video, that I've included an example of that exact message for you to review. Let's call it my $20,000 message. Now, the second way you can start collecting leads today is to embed call to actions to your lead magnet on your website if you have one, and on your social media profiles, like these examples here on the screen. This will help you turn existing traffic into leads. While these first 2 ways to start collecting leads are something you tend to do once, the next 4 ways are ongoing strategies that you'll need to commit to doing on a regular basis in order to gain real traction. So the third way to start collecting leads is by sharing a link to your lead magnet wherever you're already hanging out. So for example, if you're sharing content on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube that relates to your topic, you could drop a CTA to your lead magnet in your caption or description for more info. That CTA could be as simple as check out my dopamine button guide for more. Or if you like this, be sure to check out my dopamine button guide. Ideally, you'd be sharing business-related content at least a couple times a month, if not a couple times a week or even a couple times a day, so you can keep directing people back to your lead magnet. Now, the next 2 strategies involve going further out in your circle of influence to friends of friends. Just remember that marketing does get more challenging the farther out you go. So you do have to dial in your message and your offers before you can fully take advantage of these additional strategies. So the 4th way to start collecting leads is through guest features. This is where you appear on someone else's blog, podcast, or social media through a guest post, interview, or other share to their audience. This is usually a win-win in that whoever you're guesting for gets valuable free content to share with their audience, and you get potential leads by sharing a call to action, since it's common practice to let guests share a CTA. This is one of the easiest ways to start reaching friends of friends and even strangers. Now, the fifth way to start collecting leads is a little more involved, and that is enlisting partners to message their audience directly with a CTA to your lead magnet. I've gotten hundreds of thousands of leads this way. The secret is giving your partners enough incentive to promote your lead magnet as if it were their own. Usually that involves giving them a significant percentage of whatever you're selling on the back of your lead magnet, anywhere from 10% to 100%, depending on what you're selling. But before you can ask partners to promote you in this way, you need crystal clarity on your message to money pathway, or how you turn leads into buyers predictably and reliably, so you know your numbers and can give your partners a sense of how much money they'd earn on average for every lead they send your way. Finally, the sixth way to start collecting leads today is the most challenging, because when it comes to paid traffic, you're usually going after complete strangers, and it can cost anywhere from 25 cents to $250 to get a lead using paid traffic, depending on the platform, your industry, your country, the call to action, and a number of other factors. So before you can scale paid traffic, you need to nail your conversion rate, not just from visitor to subscriber, but from subscriber to buyer, so you know exactly how much money you'll earn for every dollar you invest in paid traffic. Now, before you have your offers, marketing, and conversion rates dialed in, paid traffic is a fast way to lose money, so I wouldn't recommend it. So there you have it, the 6 ways to start collecting leads today. Your current connections via email, text, and social, on your website and social profiles to capture existing traffic, wherever you're already hanging out, usually through CTAs shared on social, through guest features, usually on blogs, podcasts, and social media, through partners who promote your lead magnet directly as if it were their own, and through paid traffic. And I've outlined this list for you in today's worksheet, which you can see here. Now let's start at the top of your worksheet with your distribution checklist. Step 1 is to review and confirm your mission for this session. And your day 5 mission, should you choose to accept it, is to choose at least one of the 6 ways to start collecting leads today. And that's exactly what step 2 is. Choose one of the 6 ways to start collecting leads today, and we've made that super easy for you. All you need to do is put a check mark next to the relevant distribution method on this list here. Once you've done that, you're ready for step 3, which is to take the distribution pledge and post it on today's Facebook group thread. And you can see here in your worksheet where you can do that by filling in the blanks in this statement. I commit to distributing my amazing lead magnet through blank, and this is where you insert one or more of our 6 distribution strategies by blank. And this is where you insert the date you'll do this by. This will help you stay accountable to not just landing your lead magnet strategy, but following through on design and distribution once this challenge ends. You can see the link to the relevant Facebook group thread here, so you can share. And finally, step 4, check off your experience points to get your dopamine flowing. You get 1 XP for watching this video and 2 XPs for completing today's mission. If you're not sure what to choose, I highly recommend starting with your current connections. Remember, this is how I got my first 400 subscribers back in 2011, and one of those subscribers quickly turned into a $20,000 sale. Of course, you do need to have clarity on your message to money pathway to turn those new leads into buyers, raving fans, and ultimately customers for life. So if you're not 100% sure how to get all the leads and sales you need to reach your business goals, I highly recommend joining us at my upcoming Live Your Message Live event to get your complete roadmap for exactly what to say, sell, and do next, including dozens of additional list building strategies. Simply collect all 24 XPs for this challenge and you'll unlock a $100 discount code towards your ticket. That means you get to attend for just $197. Plus, when you grab your ticket today, I'll give you a few extra business building bonuses, including my fastest path to cash, 18 low-hanging fruit marketing strategies valued at $500 to start bringing in more leads and sales right away. Your discount code is valid through Sunday at midnight Pacific, so I recommend grabbing your ticket right now before it expires. I can't wait to send you your message to money pathway, because the awesome thing is that through this challenge, you've already completed the first section of this pathway, which is the on-ramp into your customer journey, or how you attract and start a conversation with your perfect customers. Now, when you get the next section in place, you complete the first row of your customer journey, and we'll do that together at Live Your Message Live, because with every row that you complete, you can add a 0 to your business, because you're making the right offers to the right people at the right time. This is your roadmap for building your business fast, and yes, it really does come down to getting this one piece of paper right. So here's what's going to happen when you check off your last 3 XPs below this video. You're going to see a little celebration on your screen. Then you'll see instructions for how to claim your $100 discount code to Live Your Message Live, plus all the extra bonuses I have in store for you when you get your ticket. Simply follow the instructions on that page to get your ticket by midnight Sunday. I highly recommend you take care of this right now, rather than waiting until the final deadline, since we've already started sending out event materials, and we want to make sure you get your box of goodies on time, because materials in hand makes a big difference to the quality of your virtual experience. And just a reminder, we also have a Bring a Friend program for the event to support you in cultivating and expanding your circle of influence. The Bring a Friend program is ending very soon, since we need time to get event materials out to your friends too. You'll see the Bring a Friend contest page once you register your ticket, which allows you to invite as many friends as you like for just $147. But remember, they have to register ASAP. That means you have just a few days left to invite your friends. And of course, we've got some fun prizes for every friend you bring. You can win t-shirts, journals, a copy of my personal brand power program, even private coaching time with me. You'll find out more on the page you see here on the screen once you register your ticket. Just remember, the program ends this week. Thanks so much for going all in and committing to your business these past 5 days. We've made huge progress in just a few hours together. Now imagine what we could do over a few days. You've already got the first valuable piece of your message to money pathway. Now it's time to get the rest of this roadmap in place so you can collect more leads and make more sales than you ever imagined this year. It's your time. I'll see you at Live Your Message Live.